Okay, YouTube. This is a MGTOW here. I'm going to talk slowly so you can hear my voice. I went on a dating website called OkCupid, and this young black woman or whatever, she said something about white boys and how she ended up being born the same year as me. So I was basically like, okay, you gonna put that up there as the top thing you need is white boys. And then she was black, she wasn't mixed at all really as far as I'm concerned. And basically I just have to say this, a man who's black that's born in the 1990s, they really don't have any options as far as they could try to find a chick in high school or in college. But after that, the dude is not going to be able to find anybody unless the person has kids, or after they're 35 and they don't have any kids and then they're overweight or something like that. Then he can pick up somebody's leftovers who's been with basically every race of man and every type of man who's been run through by about 40 different guys. That's basically the only woman that black dude can get, unless he has a lot of money or he has a very long, or he's very tall. I mean, there are certain ways that if a dude uses weed, it's certain loopholes to it. It's like a video game. It's certain loopholes to it and cheat codes that you can do. But without loopholes and cheat codes and all that old bullshit, the dude who's just not using the cheat codes on the game, he's gonna have a hard time. It's gonna take him a long time to level up. It's gonna take him like a week just to level up one time. Then some levels might take him 2 weeks. A year's gone by and he might be up only from level 1 to level 19 or 20, because each level was harder than the last one, And the game has 100 levels. You see what I'm saying? It'll take years. It'll take this dude 5 years to even beat the game, and by the time the game might stop working after 3 years. So what's the point of playing a game that's gonna malfunctioning before you can even beat it, before you can even get to the highest level and get all the accessories? It's almost pointless to say. That's the same thing by the time you get all the money and the success that you want to. Because I'm a minimalist. I don't really believe in cars and things, because I believe bikes are pretty much the future. Like in Asia, they just ride bikes. In America, we have a lot of cars that leave a huge carbon footprint. And if you're a bicyclist and you stay on the sidewalk, it's pretty safe. But some people, they just have to have a car. Me, I like things simple. But we all know women, they like complicated shit. If you ever look up on the internet, most of the time they always say I'm complex or da. They're telling the truth. Very few women are simple. When I say this, I'm talking about certain age brackets. If a woman is over 40, she probably could be simple. I'm talking about a woman that's under 35 is usually very complex. You know what I'm saying? They're not straightforward. They're hopping around. Whatever they said last week, whatever that stuff changes, I was telling this one girl, she was talking she was straight, then she was bisexual, and she doesn't know what she is. And then she keeps putting that she's mixed with all these races just because she has one grandparent that's Hispanic, but the rest of them were black. So basically, she's like 75% black and 25% Hispanic. And she keeps acting like she's just super mixed. And me, I found out that I'm almost 100% black, and I don't really tell people that, because I don't think it'll do me any good in this life, because I got one great grandparent that's like something that's not black, but at the same time, I just don't think it would do me any good. But I just have to say this. I'm coming from a standpoint of somebody who I used to be a simp. You know, I used to believe in all these fairy tales and all these romance movies with Adam Sandler and these black dudes and stuff. You know, somebody had to write that movie. They had to get really, unrealistic and think about, okay, how can I lie? How can I make this script? It's something that's fake. It's faker than Superman. You know, it's easier to write a comic book movie than it is to write a romance movie, because they have to make the man look like he's full of crap, and then they have to make the woman. They have to make women look better in movies and make men look a little bit shady. You know, if you notice in all movies, they flip the script because it's actually equal. You know, they always make men look worse, and they make women look way better than in reality. Because a lot of women don't believe in monogamy. I'm gonna probably say 50% of women don't even believe in that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women are trying to sleep with other women and men and all that type of stuff. So at the same time, in the movies, you know, I mean, what is it? Maybe 10% of women might be into all that freaky stuff, 10 or 20%. In real life, it's like 50%. So these movies are really, they're really unrealistic.